Have you ever gotten an email, a text, or a call that just felt a little bit off? Maybe you shrugged it off. I didn't. I clicked the link. And that one click cost me $8,000, my sense of security, and almost my entire life savings. This isn't a news report. This is my personal story of how I became the target of a sophisticated online scam. And my hope is that by sharing this, I can make sure you never, ever have to say the same. Introduction. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is deeply personal and honestly, a little difficult to talk about. We hear about online scams and phishing attacks all the time, right? We think it happens to other people, to those who aren't tech savvy. We tell ourselves, I'm too smart to fall for that. I said those exact same words. I was a regular person, careful with my money, and I still got caught in a net that was designed to be invisible. This is the story of the day my digital life almost collapsed. Main story, it was a Tuesday afternoon. I was swamped at work, my inbox was overflowing, and that's when I saw it. An email from what looked like my bank. The logo was perfect. The sender address was almost identical, just one letter off, something you'd never notice at a glance. The subject line read, "Immediate action required. Suspicious login attempt." My heart just dropped. The email said someone from a city I'd never been to was trying to access my account. And there was a link to secure my account immediately. In that moment of panic, logic left the building. I didn't hover over the link. I didn't open a new tab and go to my bank's real website. I just clicked. The page it took me to looked exactly like my bank's login portal. I mean, pixel for pixel. I entered my username and password. Then it asked for my two-factor authentication code. I got the text, entered it, and then the page errored out. Connection timed out. I felt a wave of frustration. And then my phone rang. A man, who sounded professional and concerned, said, "Hello, this is Mark from the bank name fraud department. We've just detected you logging into a fraudulent page. We need to secure your accounts right now." He knew my name. He knew I just tried to log in. He sounded like a hero. In reality, he was the wolf. He had my login credentials because I had just given them to his website. The error page was all part of the plan. He kept me on the phone. He said to prevent the hackers from moving my money, we had to move it to a secure temporary holding account that the Federal Reserve had set up. He said it would be back in my account in 24 hours. He sounded so legitimate, so urgent. He used real banking terms. He told me to open my banking app and guided me through the process of wiring every single dollar I had to this other account. He made me feel like I was working with him to save my money. I was so deep in the fear he created that I completely handed over the keys. The moment I hung up, the fog began to lift. A cold dread washed over me. I immediately called the official number on the back of my bank card. The real fraud department had no record of my call. They confirmed no such holding account existed. I told them what I'd done. There was a long pause on the other end of the line, and then the agent said, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry, but you've been scammed." In that moment, my stomach fell through the floor. 8,000, gone. Just like that. OUTRO, it took months of working with my bank and the authorities to eventually recover about half of that money. The financial sting was bad, but the emotional violation was worse. I felt stupid, ashamed, and vulnerable. But I learned crucial lessons that I need you to know. Banks will never call you and ask you to move money. Ever. If you get that call, hang up and call the number on your card. Never click links in emails or texts. Always go directly to the official website or app yourself. Urgency is a weapon. Scammers use panic to shut down your critical thinking. Breathe. Slow down. Talk about it. I was so embarrassed I didn't tell anyone for days. Shame helps these criminals. Sharing stories is our best defense. This happened to me so that I could sit here today and warn you. If this video helps even one person avoid what I went through, then sharing this story was worth it. I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever gotten a suspicious call or message? What did you do? Sharing your experiences creates a library of knowledge that protects us all. And if you found this story important, please share it. You might just protect someone in your life.